Hello, Sagittarius. I hope you guys are having a happy new year this month of January 2019. I want to go ahead and do a reading for you guys, a general reading. If you guys know your sun, moon, or rising, go ahead and check that out. This will be for Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising signs for the month of January. So let's go ahead and get started. What are the messages for Sagittarius, January 2019? Let me put something right here. Okay. All right, so we have the underlying energy, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so coming into the month of January, you have the Queen of Cups. Now, this is someone who's very emotionally stable, I want to say. You know, she knows what she wants for herself. She knows that she's worthy for anybody who is worthy of her cup. She has her cup to offer, okay? You know, she's very grounded in a way. She doesn't let her emotions get the best of her, you know, and she uses her emotions to her advantage, I feel. You know, this is also a very nurturing, motherly type energy. You may be coming into this month with that kind of energy. You know, very caring, very loving, very thoughtful. You know, just being the whole mother love energy, okay? You know, she doesn't just give her love to just anybody. With that being a general reading, she gives it to who is worthy of her. You know, whoever gives her respect, who gives her trust, who gives her you know, appropriate space, who understands her, right? And even though this is a queen card, this is a very general. So if you're a male, you know, this could be your energy. It doesn't go by gender, right? This is just the energy that the feminine energy goes. Okay. Now, in the past, you have the Eight of Wands. Sorry, the Eight of Wands. Now, things were moving pretty quickly. Things were moving pretty fast. Some of you must have been traveling. Things were coming at you very all at once, and this is really a surprise for you. Okay, I think that you were having to deal with some struggles here in the past, but it's just, I think that for some of you, you've made some choices, and it left like a whole domino effect is what I'm getting, right? Things are just happening all at once in the past, right? And this could even apply up to now, but in the past, it can be from however far back in your past was, okay? Because you can see how she's very shocked and surprised by the movement, right? And this is all passion. This is all motivation as well, okay? And I feel like some of you must have been overwhelmed by all the choices you've made. I feel like this had been choices you've made, okay? This is having to even prepare for a lot of things. I think within this year of 2018, things were happening pretty quickly. Movement, you know, you had probably some plans of traveling, you had some plans for the future, you're just preparing yourself for a lot of responsibilities, okay? And I think with the Queen of Cups that you were showing, you know, your partner or your colleagues or co-workers that you know, you were able to handle this kind of energy, okay? You're able to handle the Eight of Wands. Now, with the position of the present, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, I think Aries had the same position of this card. So some of you must need to look into your moon or rising signs if you guys have Aries in that position of the planets. So anyway, you have the King of Pentacles in this position. This is him showing off his hard work, right? He's proud. He has pride. He's showing the town, his castle, what he's worth. He's showing what his value is and what he takes of value. Okay, he's showing that he's also able to help others. He has a lot to offer, and he's helping them. He's helping people around him. Okay, and I think that with even the choice that you've made, whether it was traveling or whatever it was, projects, this has led you to the King of Pentacles, because it's making you having to save money, right? And you're feeling like you're able to accomplish what it is that you were planning for in the future. Okay. And whatever plan that was, Sagittarius, whatever plan that was, I feel like you have the finances to take care of those situations. It's a very grounding energy as well, because Pentacles have to do with the earth element. And of course this had to take some time, but I feel like it didn't take too long. It didn't take too long for some of you to get to the King of Pentacles here. Okay, with the position card. All right, so you have the Eight of Cups. Aries had the same thing, but on the heart of the reading. So in the future position, this is having to walk away what's not fulfilling for you. And I think that it could be in your environment. I'm getting that. I'm getting from in your environment. You're not quite pleased with where you're at right now. Or you may have even learned whatever it is that you needed to learn in your practice. It could be in your practice. It can be with relationships. It can be with friends, families, whatever it is that wasn't beneficial for you. That it's time to walk away, right? You've learned everything you needed to learn, and it's time to move on for some of you. Okay, this is just not going well as you may have thought, and it could even be that even though these cups they look empty, but I'm not getting that it's not fulfilling. I feel like you were able to fill all those cups. You're able to fill them up, and it's like you need more. You want more. There's more for you in the future, and I think that you're gonna go after it, right? And like I said in the other video, if your sign other than Sagittarius is Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you have other projects I feel like you need to start on, or gifts. I feel like there's gifts that you need to pursue, because whatever it is that you're in right now, it's good money, yeah, because you have the King of Pentacles, right? It's good money, but that's not what you want to do for the rest of your life. There needs to be an emotional fulfillment here, and you're not getting that. And I think it's time for you to start doing things what makes you happy, because money comes and goes. Money comes and goes, and money is not going to buy happiness. It buys security. That's great. But what we find fulfillment in is something that we need to find ourselves with, and what we enjoy to do. Okay. Now, so in the position of the heart of your reading, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. You're looking at things that are, you're looking at the negative side of things, okay? You're not very pleased, you're very disappointed, you're very depressed and down in the dumps, okay? This is, you're kind of feeling pretty wrapped up about that you've wasted some time here, okay? This is just, I feel like you need to kind of get over your emotions. You know, like the water is under the bridge, right? You need to get past it. You need to move forward. I feel like some of you may be feeling a bit lonely, especially during the holiday season, being away from family, or whatever this could be, you know. With the Five of Cups being underneath the Queen of Cups, just show that you care for the person that you're with, okay? But also with this, look at the bright side of things. Not all is lost. And I feel like maybe you've accidentally made some mistakes because it's like you knocked over these cups, right? But these cups are behind you and you're not focused on what's still fulfilling here. There's still a lot more to appreciate, and you're not appreciating these important things here. I feel like these two cups are more important than these three here. You know, you're looking at the glass half full. So that's the heart of your reading there. Now, in the foundation, you have the Empress. Now, she's full of nurturing. She's the mother energy. Okay, this is a sign of Venus. She's full of love and she's full of nurture, booming. Things are alive. This is your foundation. This is you having to take care of your environment, take care of your family, take care of your work, take care of yourself. You know, nurture yourself, nurture your partner, nurture your work. Be of love, okay? Be of healing, be of nurturing. And this is your foundation. This is where things kind of need to happen within your environment, okay? And I feel like that's what you get. I feel like you get that regardless in the foundation of this reading. Because this is kind of leading with the Eight of Wands. It kind of leads you to the Empress, that being above it, right? You know, your energy is pretty quick. It's very fast moving. And you're having to work very hard with that King of Pentacles. But I feel like now you're able to kind of relax for a little bit. Enjoy your vacation time. Okay? This is having to kind of kick back and enjoy nature as well. Kind of be in tune with nature, because I feel like you're having to be surrounded by the city life. Okay? The 9-to-5 job. Right? And it kind of leaves you to exhaustion, disappointment. It's just, you know, with the Five of Cups, this is not what you want to do. And it may not be what you want to do the rest of your life, but also know that you have gifts. I'm getting now that you have gifts that you need to practice, and that's more fulfilling than money. Okay? You have more of a purpose. All right? Next card we have, which is your challenge or obstacles, is that you have the Eight of Swords. Now, you're feeling stuck, or you're thinking that you're stuck, but you're not stuck. You kind of feel trapped, but you've led yourself to believe so. Excuse me. There's, you know, you're kind of stuck in your head, wondering if I'm going to be worthy of. It could even be that if you think you'll ever be worthy of the King of Pentacles, if you'll ever be pursuing that kind of destiny as well. That's what I'm getting at. I'm getting that you have it in your mind of doubt. I think that you doubt what your purpose is. But you don't feel discouraged, is what I want to say. Don't feel discouraged. It's all in your head because eventually this will happen. Even though this is the position of present, but knowing that this is your challenge here, you will eventually be at the King of Cups. You will pursue your purpose. Okay? You just have to believe so. You have to see it. You know, and I feel like for Sagittarius, you guys are very always optimistic of things. Always upbeat, always having a smile on your face. You don't let things get you down for too long, no longer than 5 minutes. I mean, you guys get over things pretty quickly. You always, you know, brand new day. It's a new day, no grudges. But I feel like you may be feeling pretty discouraged here. But don't feel that way. Okay, it's all within time. It'll happen. Within your advice card, you have the Ten of Swords. Now, having the Ten of Swords, people think that, oh no, this is a bad card, you know. But your advice is that you need to take care of your threats. Okay, people that are going to keep you down. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like you need to get rid of your enemies that are people that may be keeping you tied down, keeping you from progressing. Okay, that's your advice. To kind of clean up your environment as well. And I think that you're maybe arguing a little bit here. You're spitting out truth, and this is, you know, overdoing it as well. I feel like you're saying too much. I think you just need to say what you need to say and be on with it. But you're having to continue repeating yourself here, whatever the argument may be, or whatever that you're trying to express, right? Just know that just deal with it and go. Don't overkill it. Okay, don't overdo it. For some of you that may be, you know, this person committing this kind of scene here, right? Could also be like the rock bottom energy here. Like there's no way to go further down. All you have left is to go up. And with that, you can tell that the sun is rising here from the background. The sun is rising. So things will get better. Don't worry about what you think here, because you're going to attract that kind of energy. You're going to manifest what you're thinking, because it all starts with thought, and then we say it, and then it manifests, right? So you got to be careful for what you think and what you say, because this swords have to do with communication, and it has to do with thoughts and ideas. All right, so just be careful on what you're putting out into the universe here. Okay. Now with Sacred Traveler, I'm going to go ahead and do oracle cards for you. What are the messages for Sagittarius, January 2019? Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. So this is, from what I'm getting, that this is having to really analyze yourself. And I think, even though I'm saying to not overthink it, but really ground yourself. Go into the woods, go into the lake, go to where nature is, right? Because you need to, with this Empress, this is where she's at. It looks like she's by the river. And I feel like that's where you need to be, because both these cards show that they're by the river, right? They're both females, and they're both by nature, they're both by water. You know, this is where you need to be. You need to nurture yourself. I think you need to cleanse yourself, be in tune with yourself, and I feel like that's where your element is through nature. Okay, but I want to go ahead and read the message for that card. It says, take time to ground yourself in what is truly essential. Remember what's important in life and let go of everything else. Let go of the busyness of life. Be patient, be present in the moments. Release the fury of worry about the future or reharnessing of the past. This is a time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Things may not always be as they seem. Look deeper into the situation and relationships in your life. Expand your roots. All right. So it's kind of what I've mentioned about here. Just really being in tune with yourself, kind of grounding yourself there. What is in store for Sagittarius? What is it that Sagittarius needs to know in here? Why? Now, the why card, I like hearing the why card. This is you trying to find answers. You're asking so many why questions. Why is it this way? Why have I done this? You guys are really in your head. Okay, with that 8 of Swords, you guys are really in your head. With the why card, you know, why are things the way they are? Why did I happen to choose this path? Why am I feeling this way? You know, and it's funny because you're having, I feel like these 3 cards are connecting. They paint a picture, right? They paint an interesting picture. With the Empress, she's by nature, right? Like I said, she's by the river. With the grounding card, she's the same, right? In nature, but now she has a book, right? And then this picture, you have a book here. Okay, and there's wings. So what does that kind of tell you? Like, and there's a bird above here, and it's like your thoughts are moving. You're trying to figure out your situation, or you're trying to plan. It could also be that you're trying to gain knowledge here. Of course, you're trying to gain knowledge. You're trying to understand why things are the way they are. And this could be with yourself. This could be having to expand more on your gifts or on your skills. This is gaining knowledge, and knowledge is power. Okay, so asking why is a very good card to have. I want to go ahead and read the message for you guys. With the why card, you know, it also helps motivate you. And this is what's going to keep you going, and find truth as well. Okay, there's a great power in understanding your motives right to know. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, in your intention,